Hey guys, quick review on the new V911 version 2 Pro, which is this one. These two are the just the V911 version 2. And what that means, the version 2 is just they upgraded mostly it's the battery connector. They have this battery connector, which is much better than the older one. So a couple of the upgrades to the Pro edition would be a little bit of a bigger battery. So you're going to get a couple more minutes of flight time. Better looking canopy. This canopy has a little bit of a kind of a shine, like a glitter to it. It looks a little more aerodynamic as compared to this one. I mean, they both look cool. The durability, I've never had a problem with these canopies cracking. I've crashed this one so many times, over and over and over, and there's no cracks. I mean, there's some scuff marks, but I actually think this canopy is a little bit tougher than the newer one, but that might be an advantage with the newer one because it's lighter. The blades are the same size. I can't really tell a difference in the blade size. They look same as me. And the weights for the gyro, they look identical too. Now, the way it flies, the new Pro Edition is much more agile. It's a lot quicker. You're going to have to be careful when you fly this, especially indoors. There's two settings. You want to have the control on the slow setting indoors, and then if you want to go to the fast setting outside, you can do that. But it's very quick, very responsive. Now you have to be careful because this one, being more responsive, the gyro will actually sometimes come down and hit the canopy. It's not going to really hurt it. I've done it plenty of times. It just leaves like little scuff marks in the canopy. But just be very smooth with your motions on your controller and to avoid doing that. The Pro Edition has upgraded landing gear. The landing on this one, you tip over less, and I think that's due to it has a little bit wider of a stance, and the landing gear it's not as bouncy. So you can see this one has, they're wiry. They're a little bit more flexible. So when you land, a lot of times it'll bounce and tip over, whereas the Pro Edition, it lands pretty nice. Definitely lands face up more often than the older version. So you plug in the battery, and you're going to see it blinking. So you're going to want to set on a level surface. Go ahead and take your control. And now, once you hear that final beep, that means it's initialized. And you guys will see it's ready to go. Now, the cool thing about these helicopters versus some of the other ones is this one actually has real servos. You guys can see in there, the servos will control how the blades act. This helicopter, for the price, you're getting just such an amazing deal. You're getting great performance. You're getting something that is incredibly durable. I mean, this thing, unless you're crashing it into brick walls at full speed, this thing's going to last you a long time. I recommend, if you're flying it for the first time, fly it in a grassy field, somewhere large. Don't fly it in your house until you get used to how it behaves. Once you get used to it, then you can fly it indoors. But in the grass, you're not going to hurt this thing. If you crash into the grass, you do not have to worry about it breaking. And unless you're really driving it in there, this thing is going to last you a long time. I haven't broken any, and I have 4 of them. All right, thank you guys for watching my review on the V911 version 2 Pro. Now we'll go ahead and get into the flying outdoors. Also, if you guys like this, remember there's a link down below in the description where you guys can pick this up for only around $40. Thank you. Winds right now, guys, is about 3 to 4 miles an hour. So this thing's getting rocked around a little bit. Even in slow mode, this thing's pretty fast. You want to be really gentle with the controls. When you guys first start flying this, you might notice that it has a tendency to do some weird wobbles. And I don't know if they made a difference to the newer version with the gyroscope, but if one way to stop that from happening is just to be very subtle with the controls. If you want to get aggressive with it, you can, but you have to start out slow and then go ahead and put full throttle in, or else you'll get some weird wobbles going on with the gyroscope. There you go.
And there goes the battery.